All right, today on Cabal Cast, we're going to be in Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Wrath to do a Christmas holiday VOD. This game here is on the popular replays tab and has just skyrocketed in the last few days. It's gotten over 5 wubs, and it's from the most recent 3 versus 3 tournament that happened last weekend. And we got 6 players here. We got, on Team 1, it's going to be Cyberstrom, playing as Nod, OneVision playing as Nod, and Feels Birdman, which is Steve Nash, or Phoenix, depending on who you want to call him. So they're going to be on Team 1, and then Team 2 is going to be Technique, so the latter Season 3 champion Technique, Thanatos, which is Dimitery, and Consistently Bad, which is DuneTiger. So they're going to be on Team 2, and Extremizer is reserving the match. I got my cheat sheet ready, so let's go on 6-shooter showdown. Love this map. In the north here, we see, this is pink, this is going to be Dimitery. He's playing as looks like a scrim faction. To the right of him, we see this is going to be Consistently Bad, aka DuneTiger's playing as a scrim faction as well. Let's go over here. We see Technique also playing as scrim faction. So scrim faction 2, he's going for a Foundry here. This is going to be Ladder Season 3 champion Technique. And then down below Technique, we have purple. This is Cyberstorm playing as a Nod faction. He's Nod Vanills. Over here, this is blue. This is Field Birdman, which is Phoenix. He's playing as a Nod faction 2. And another Nod faction here, which is going to be red. This is this is Cyberstorm here. Feels Birdman here, and purple was OneVision. So that was my bad. So anyway, let's get to this game here, shall we? So Garrison Structure is getting caught up by Cyberstorm. We're going to be getting out of it soon. Scouts and center map here. So yeah, 6-shooter showdown. I love this map. I mean, people just complaining that it's not a lot of Tiberium now, but you start with a blue tip field, and Technique is playing a classic CNC3 style game here, where you build two refineries, and then you go capture, get more blue tip that fast. Technique knows how to play this map because he usually plays season Tiberium Wars. So he sold the Founder because he didn't need anymore. He has a lot of economy on this field already. Everybody else is going for one ref. Looks like OneVision is going to go attack Technique straight away. He's got a double War Factory here, and he's probably going to attack Technique by surprise. Technique is Reaper 17, by the way. Dimitri is also Reaper 17, and Consistently Bad looks like he's Scrin Vanilla. Nope, he's Traveler 59. So Scrin versus Nod. Tech's going to go for some Secret Tanks. And a Portal as well, because I think he knows that OneVision might be attacking him, and he's going to be do soon, though. Indeed, he's got 3-1 on the field right here, which is a very good ratio for a blue tib field. And OneVision is going to be expanding down here as well. Let's get some green tib. Looks like we see Secret Tank from DuneTiger going to be caught off guard by a couple of bikes from Cyberstorm. Cyberstorm is also going to go for a double War Factory bikes and buggies, so that's very classic. You can't do this you can do this often on this map because it's very close. Oh, we see a Reckoner with double Black Hand. Reckoner double Black Hand. Oh, this is going to be very deadly for one of these two players. I think DuneTiger might be expecting this. He's going for some disintegrators with the fast legs. It looks like he's going to get caught out of position. Phoenix is going to be coming in with his Reckoner. He's obviously going to be caught out of position right now. And DuneTiger is going to be coming in. The Reckoner has been placed up, and they're going to be barbecuing all these reactors right now. And here comes with a double team from Cyberstorm. They're going to be attacking the disintegrators right now. And DuneTiger immediately is on the back foot. He has to deal with this two-prong attack here. Meanwhile, OneVision attacking Technique, but Technique knows how to deal with that. He's just pushing those bikes away. Fast tech coming off from Dimitri. He knows what he's doing. Back here, we see that Dimitri's bringing in his Secret Tanks to help out DuneTiger, and DuneTiger definitely helped him, got out of there just by lucky. Looks like Cyberstorm is going to be retreating. Phoenix is going to be attacking the rest of the base right here. He may be able to get the stasis chamber. Nope, he's going to be caught off guard by a Buzzer Hive, and that Black Hand will get destroyed. So Phoenix had a jump there on DuneTiger, but with the close help of his allies, he was able to negate that. Now Dimitri is going to be coming in with some Mechapades, and down over here we see some Scorpion tanks also coming up from OneVision. Technique is going to go for an aggressive expansion because he knows he can handle this against OneVision with Scorpion tanks. He's got to be careful that he doesn't take too much damage. That Photon Cannon is in a perfect place as well. Another Photon Cannon has been placed down, and Seeker Descends for Technique is going to be pushing OneVision back because OneVision can't really deal with this because Technique knows how to play this game a lot better than him, no offense, but that's just how it is. We see Dimitri and DuneTiger coming in to attack Cyberstorm's base because he just has bikes and buggies, and he's coming down to the expansion down here where there's a couple of secret Scorpion tanks here for Phoenix. We also see Double War Factory as well coming out from Phoenix as well. Hopefully they can do some damage, but they have to watch out that these Mechapades from Dimitri immediately don't destroy him that bad because right now Cyberstorm has to negate this area because he can't really hope to defend this. See so much action just And from the span of 1 minute, the action just is insane. That's how much action there is on 6-Shooter Showdown. Build and sell the air tower coming in with some mines. That was from Field's Birdman, but unfortunately doesn't get really anything. The Secret Tank stopped moving, and they're going to destroy all those mines. One of the Mechapades was down by Dimitery, so that's not very good. He did a lot of damage to Cyberstorm, which is very, very good. We see Technique is going to be under attack here by some Scorpion Tanks from OneVision, but unfortunately he has way too many Photon Cannons for defense, so he's going to be very fine with that. He's harvested half this Tiberian field already, which is very good for Technique. Then he can just fall back to this base right here or this base right here, and one of the Shield Harvesters from Dimitery is going to be under attack by a couple bikes from OneVision, so that's not very good. Hopefully he can save that Harvester before he gets back to base, although it's getting has a full load of green tips, so he has to save that no matter what, but I don't think Dimitri's paying attention to that. That was a radar scan going off. I'm not sure who that was because there's 3 non-players. It was either I don't think Cyberstorm is out to tier 2 yet. No, he's at tier 1 still. Feels Birdman is at tier 3 right now, as well as OneVision. So we're going to see some beam cannons coming on now from OneVision, and this could be very good for a guy against Technique, because Technique doesn't have a whole lot of ranged forces to deal with. If he has to deal with beam cannons, he's going to have to build some Storm Riders, because as Reaper 17, you don't have Devastator warships. DuneTiger's coming in with some Secret Tanks, and they're going to be spotted immediately by Cyberstorm. I'm not sure where he's going to be going for that. A couple of Berserker Squads are being destroyed. DuneTiger is going to be up here now, harvesting this green Tiberian field, which is very, very good. Dimitery has a lot of Mechapades. He has 5 Mechapades, and they're just doing a ton of damage right now. And here comes Technique into the base of OneVision. OneVision is going to go for Redeemer engineering facility, but he has to deal with the Scorpion Tank, or Secret Tanks that are coming into his base. These beam cannons don't do a whole lot of damage to vehicles. And here comes the Obelisk of Light from OneVision. OneVision is going to be focusing on the Mechapade heads, which is the perfect shot there. These Mechapades need to focus down the beam cannons so they can get the hell out of there, but this Obelisk of Light goes down, and Technique and Dimitery are pushing into this base very heavily, but Phoenix has got some Scorpion Tanks to help defend against what Dimitery has, and pushing Technique and Dimitery back towards the bases right there. That's another Seeker Descent army coming in from DuneTiger, and he has a Fast X for his Disintegrator squads coming into the base of Cyberstorm. Cyberstorm has just got his refineries up. He doesn't have tier 2 yet, which is a bit unfortunate. He needs to tech up as fast as he possibly can, because Dimitery right now is just rolling with these Mechapades. He has complete map control with them, and Activity Force Fields is done for Technique, so that's going to be very good. He also spots a Harvester that's going towards this green Tiberian field. That's one of Phoenix's Harvesters, and he may be able to get destroyed. Oh no, Technique allows that to live. OneVision also has a couple of Harvesters heading towards that field because it's pretty close, but the Redeemer is out by OneVision, and that's not going to be very good against Technique, because Technique has to deal with this. He took out a Harvester, which is very good, and the control center has been captured by DuneTiger, so that's also going to be very good. Throwing Icor C down at the base so you can get more Tiberium. Spectre Artillery coming in from OneVision, and this is going to cause a couple of headaches for Technique, although he did manage to mine this entire field, so he's okay with that. And this, he can just fire those shots there at the Photon Cannon, because Technique had already mined this entire field already. So he's going to be going back to the base right there, and he has a lot of Tiberium at his disposal up here. So Technique with very smart decision, because mining out this entire field right here, and then once this base has been completely mined out, he can just move back there, and he's totally fine with that. That's how good Technique is. Bikes coming in from Cyberstorm. These got caught out by a temporary wormhole, unfortunately, and that was from DuneTiger. So unfortunately, that was going to be a failed attack there by Cyberstorm. Cyberstorm is going to be having, oh, that's an avatar already from Phoenix. He has tier 2 finally, and he's up this green Tiberian field right here. Also, Phoenix is here. He's got the typical chemical plant, so he's obviously going to do some one-clicks. We see that heroic Milton Rocket Squad. I'm not sure how long that's been there, but that's going to be pretty good. The defensive tower has been captured by DuneTiger. DuneTiger has 2 of the towers under his control, and now we see some Reaper tripods coming in from Dimitery, and he's just going to be shredding all of these Scorpion tanks. That's not very good, and he's obviously going to capture the Reaper Redeemer out of position and shuts it down. Now that Redeemer is going to be completely destroyed. Not even the Spectre Artillery can focus down that, and Technique's bringing his Secret Tanks also. We see a mine drop coming in. That was probably from Phoenix, and now we see some bikes coming in. There's so much action on this field, I can't see what's going on. One of Dimitri's Mechapades also going down. He also loses another one from these bikes and buggies, and Dimitery also has that's DuneTiger's Mechapade, but unfortunately OneVision lost his Redeemer. He's just on secret Scorpion tanks right now, and he sold one of his refineries because he doesn't need anymore. The Tech Club has been upgraded with laser capacitors, and that's going to be deadly. Oh, that was a nice, oh, look at these Vertigo bombers. They took out 2 of the Reaper tripods. That was very nice there by Phoenix. He even has the very rare upgrade of disruption pods. So what disruption pods, if you're a new player, they're like mini stealth towers. So you throw it on a unit and it's completely 100% stealth. So you throw it on Avatar, it's stealth. You throw it on Redeemer, it's stealth. You throw it on a well, you can't throw it on a bike, but if you throw it on anything that moves like a Scorpion tanks, it's stealth and it has a pretty decent range. We see that Dimitery has these. He's going for Scrin Air. And he's got some Storm Rider out here, and they're just doing a little bit of damage to those avatars here from Phoenix. But they're just focusing on these Scorpion tanks here. Technique has got the Secret tanks, and they're just focusing down the Scorpion tanks as fast as they possibly can. He even threw down the Jones Support Power as well because he knew he can use it. And Dimitery's been mining this field happily for the last little bit. Prodigy here from DuneTiger. He's got to be careful that those Miltons don't destroy it. And it's going to be pretty close. He teleports away safely, thank God, because that would be very embarrassing if that Milton squad destroyed that Prodigy. That'd be huge. We see a Saturn placed out here by Cyberstorm trying to destroy those Sky Forces. I'm not sure where they are. I'm not sure where the Storm Riders are on the map, if they're flying around. But we see the Vertical Bombers are coming in from Phoenix, and they're just doing a little bit of damage. They finish off those two husks that were there, and now we see a simulator. I think that's probably Dimitri's. Yeah, it's Dimitri's. He needs to capture something, but these two towers are already under control of DuneTiger, so that's going to be very good. Almost all of the Tibetan field has been mined on this map so far, so it's going to come down to decision-making from all these players. With the Raider buggies are destroying the last of that Tibetan spike. Those two Vertical Bombers weren't able to finish off the Nerve Center, but OneVision is coming in to finish off that Nerve Center, which is very, very good. But unfortunately, the Light Spike throws down now the Secret Tanks, which are going to push those guys away. Beacon coming in here. Whoa, look at this. Dimitri's been busy with his Reaper tripods. He got Reaper tripods. He has the force field generators, but he doesn't have the... he has them all charged up, too. So, no, they're not charged up. He also has Eradicated Hexapod, and he's throwing in some Shock Troopers in there, so that's going to be very, very powerful Reaper army right there. It's going to be pretty hard for Phoenix and Cyberstorm and OneVision to hold that off. All Phoenix has is avatars, but he does have a couple of Vertical Bombers, so that could do some heavy damage against those Corruptors that are right there. We see something in the center of the map here. The Up Control Center is being attacked by something that's probably the Vertical Bombers. Technique is just focusing on getting his tech back up. He's going for Hexapod, which is pretty good. He's got his Shock Troopers ready to go in the Hexapod as soon as he gets out of there. The Hexapod from Dimitery is coming into the base of Phoenix, and this could do a whole lot of damage. Hopefully OneVision has Tech Lab. He needs to upgrade some EMP coils for his buggies. But here comes the Station Shield comes in, and that just completely disrupts that Redeemer for the OneVision. And here comes Dimitery coming in, and he's just going to be destroying a bunch of forces right here. The Hexapod's been emptied by the EMP coils of Phoenix, so Phoenix was planning ahead. He knew this would happen. He also has the Tibetan missiles as well. So this Hexapod can just keep getting amped 100%. A couple of the husks, all the husks went down. I'm not sure what the hell happened there, but that Redeemer, that's Phoenix's Redeemer. He's been coming in also. Cyberstorm has his Redeemer, and the Hexapod from DuneTiger is coming in as well. This is just so much action is coming in here. And oh no, what are you doing? Those Reaper tripods were in the empty. They were rage, and Cyberstorm manages to crush all of them. Holy! And his Hexapod is about to be destroyed as well. No, he phases it away, so that's going to be very good. Oh my god. Dimitery lost all his tripods, and he's using his Storm Riders to destroy the husks so that none of the other players can destroy him. Say what? What the hell happened there? And more bugs are coming off from Phoenix. They're trying to take out that Hexapod. It's still in phase, but it's not invincible. I mean, you could destroy a phase Hexapod. You just have to destroy it, and because it gives the Hexapod like 100. It's like 10,000 more health or something. I can't remember what it is, or armor, but it's insane how much the armor is. So that's how famous. Technique has his Hexapod out here attacking the base of OneVision. OneVision has a not heavily damaged Redeemer, but a half health Redeemer. Has to call upon Phoenix to help and up this with the buggies, but at the same time, what can you follow up on this? The Secret Tanks have the shard launchers too, so that's gonna be very good. But unfortunately, the Rage Generator goes off and also throws down the Obelisk of Life for good measure. The buggies have been emptied the Hexapod, but unfortunately don't have the force necessary. Actually, Phoenix is bringing in a couple of his avatars too, and his damaged Redeemer to help destroy Technique's Hexapod, and this could be very deadly. I mean, Technique, I'm not sure if he has a mastermind here, but he needs to teleport that Hexapod away because all he has in that Hexapod is just Shock Troopers. He phases it, so that's going to be very good. And he faces the other Redeemer as well, so that's also pretty good too. Cyberstorm is moving into the base. He could take a couple of those harvesters if he's lucky. Actually, I think he will probably do so. He doesn't have tip core for his bikes. That would help out. He's got 2 bikes here, but unfortunately, that's going to be doing enough damage. We see shock troopers have been teleporting in, taking out the bike, and that can do pretty good damage. Its techniques. Hexapod is getting again. It's out of that phase. Oh no, it phases again. Oh no, the phase screwed up! What? Oh, it must have been a rage generator, because if you rage a Hepig unit and you throw phase down on it, it doesn't work. So that must have been what happened. Dimitri has the second Hexapod out now in the field, but I'm not sure if he has the money to do it. So he has Ravengers. What? When did he build Ravengers? I guess that was some sort of a sold off structure, I believe. But yeah, but a fully healthed Ravenger. You don't see these too often out there. So for those new players, Ravengers, if you have 4 of them, they're expensive. They're like $1,200. But Ravengers, if you use the Timber Agitation, if you have 4, and then you can destroy a Docked Harvester and a Refinery, which is very, very powerful. But Ravengers, they're $1,200, so that's very expensive. And they're rarely hardly seen in game. Phoenix is bringing his Redeemer. They're attacking the secret tanks from Dimitri. Dimitri doesn't have the Integrity of Force Fields on him. Nice mind drop there from that plane. A couple of Storm Riders here. DuneTiger is bringing his Hexapod out here. He has 3 disintegrators inside that Marv, or that we said that Hexapod. We see the Storm Riders are coming in as well. They're going to get caught off guard by these Venoms. Venoms are leveling up very, very easily, but the secret tanks are destroying them as well. And the Rage Generator goes off by somebody. A couple of tripods will go down. One tripod gets teleported back. I actually would have thought that teleporter would get that Hexapod, but unfortunately not. And then these bikes here are going to be finishing off. I'm not sure if that was area mind control. I think that was. But now that Hexapod for Dimitri is going to be, or DuneTiger is going to be destroyed. I'm not sure if he's going to throw it on phase or not, but it could could help him out in the long run. But the bikes are just destroying. Oh no! Cyberstrom lost his Redeemer. He also Redeemer to the Hexapod of DuneTiger, Dimitri. So now DuneTiger might be able to save his Hexapod if he's lucky. Technique, meanwhile, is under attack now by that Redeemer from OneVision, but he's going to be pushing back because he has a lot of secret tanks with those upgrades. So that's going to be very good. DuneTiger needs to get the hell out of there because he can't hope to save this. Another Emp coming in there from those bikes, from those buggies. So that'll be very good. So we see a couple of forces scattered all across the map here. That Avatar will go down. Phoenix is bringing back his Redeemer to hopefully deal with this Hexapod there from Dimitri. And Technique is trying to destroy that Red Redeemer from OneVision. It could be pretty close. The Redeemer doesn't have any repair pods on it, so it needs to go back to base for repairs. But I think he wanted to finish off these secret tanks. But it's gonna be very. These 2 lightning spikes saved the day, destroyed that Redeemer. So that was not good for OneVision. He let his Redeemer die unnecessarily, and now OneVision is selling off his construction yard because I think he's done. He has this is less production structure. So I think if OneVision loses his war factory, then he's done. Like up here, we see that the Epic units are still going in a fight, and while this is happening, I'm just going to have a quick drink. Just keep emping the Hexapod is what happened, and Dimitri is keep emping his Marv. He can't teleport anywhere because he keeps getting emped, as well as DuneTiger as well. But these corruptors are just keeping that Hexapod up as well. And these vertical bombers, one vertical bomber is elite. If that goes heroic, that can be very dangerous. And another one is veterans. So that's very, very scary. This Hexapod keeps getting emped, and it might be able to get destroyed unless Dimitri throws down a phase field. So that could help him out a lot. And oh no, it comes out of phase and it gets destroyed. That Redeemer now is a veteran. And now the Hexapod from DuneTiger is surely the next one to go. That defensive tower should help in the long run. Technique's bringing in his secret tanks out here, destroying all those Venoms. So that could be pretty good. But unfortunately, they need to save that Hexapod. And here comes the tripod now. It's an empty tripod, but DuneTiger throws on phase, so it saves it. And DuneTiger, not DuneTiger, but Dimitri is bringing the secret tanks out now. They're just doing some air attacks. Beacon there by Phoenix. They're trying to take out that empty and phased Hexapod, but unfortunately that's going to be happening. Looks like, yeah, just a random bunch of infantry. Whose avatar is that? Yeah, that's that's DuneTiger's avatar. Looks interesting. Okay, looks like back up here we see that hexapod is out of the emp, but it's going to keep getting emped. Oh no, that one gets crushed actually. It's out of phase, and now here comes the vertical bombers doing a lot of damage. But another phase goes off. That's super annoying, right there. DuneTiger is going to be able to save his hexapod, and that tripod from Cyberstrom that was captured is going to be saving him as well. I'm not sure if he has the money to build another Redeemer. It's going to be pretty close. A couple of random Scorpion tanks here from OneVision. They're trying to push into the base. They meet an avatar that's just standing there all the time. DuneTiger hasn't been doing anything with it, so it's going to get destroyed. And I'm not sure if I think this is the OneVision is just going to go straight in for Scorpion tanks. He's not going to build another MCV because he doesn't have a whole lot of Tiberium left. So you might as well use the Tiberium at his disposal to build Scorpion tanks because they're all upgraded with dozer blades and laser capacitors, so he could do some nice hit and run tactics. He could attack the bases from behind. We see another Ravager here as well. That's pretty cool. That's from a sold out Tech Lab, by the way. So a Tech Lab Ravagers are pretty good. They also can be upgraded with blue shards, and blue shards are just insanely OP for like shard walkers and Ravagers. DuneTiger is keeping his technology similar. Phoenix is still working on some stuff. He has a couple of those vertical bombers left, the elite and veteran ones, so they can be doing pretty good damage. I haven't seen Phoenix drop any of his drop pods on any of his units, so I'm not sure if, I mean, it's a cheap upgrade. I mean, it's like how much? I'd say it's $500. That's a cheap upgrade. So even if you don't use it, it's a cheap upgrade. DuneTiger is the only one that has an epic unit on the side of the northern team. And the Scorpion tanks are be coming in as well from OneVision, doing a little bit of poking and prodding, finishing off that harvester. Here comes, oh no, I forgot about Dimitery building another hexapod. And this saved his first one. No, he didn't save his first one because his second one was destroyed. And Phoenix has to bring his Redeemer and hopefully take out these regular hexapods that are destroying the base of Cyberstorm. Throws on a disruption tower as well, just to keep an eyes on the base right here. But a bunch of infantry is being built there by some strange reason. I'm not sure if this is for. I think it was just for sold out structures or something, but the EMP doesn't work there for some reason. There goes the EMP again. And the hexapod is attacking the Redeemer. Redeemer is veteran, so that's not very good. But I think because DuneTiger went for disintegrators instead of shock troopers, he can attack the air, and he can't do a whole lot of damage against that Redeemer. But with close proximity like that, here come the mines, and they're doing a ton of damage to that heavy damage hexapod. So Dimitery might lose his third hexapod if he's lucky, and he will probably do so. No, it goes into phase, so that kind of sucks. Technique is just getting attacked now insanely hard by OneVision. OneVision is just keep doing these attacks here by that photon cannon, and we'll take out one of that Scorpion tank. Excuse me, and we'll finish off the rest of those force right there. But now OneVision is doing these simple attacks against Technique and finishing them off here. But we see another attack here by OneVision doing a little bit of more harassment, and OneVision is coming back for his team. He's just completely consistently building Scorpion tanks from his war factory, and he didn't go for an MCV. So this is how powerful that is. A couple of Ravagers here from Technique are just trying to do a little bit of damage, and Ravagers can be crushed, just so you know. Just Technique, he might be out of it because I don't think he has any more stuff left to build. Heroic Scorpion tank. There's a blue flame. There's a blue laser. This Scorpion tank force here is just wrecking Technique space, and Technique is going to be out of the game. He can't deal with this. He has to evac the game. He's got to evac the game. Thanatos has been defeated, so Dimitri's gone. I think Technique's about the next one that's going to go, and I think DuneTiger is the last one going to go. Unless nope, he's selling off all the buildings. So yeah, I think Dimitri called it quits. Technique called it quits. Just waiting for DuneTiger. He has a hexapod, so that's why he's not going anywhere. But it keeps getting amped. Okay, there goes DuneTiger. So decent game for 3v3. Skip all that. Units graphed. Holy cow. Structures, resources, and stats. So team one was the nod team. So that's OneVision, Phoenix, and Cyberstorm. 368,930 to Team 1, and Team 2 was Technique, Thanatos, and Consistently Bad. 462,411. So that's an extra $135,000 in favor of Team 1. Or in favor of Team 2. Alright, so there's a game. It's Shooter Showdown. My name is Cabal, and I'll see you guys next time.